Okay, so I'm going to do the Haunted Mine quest. So my loadout for this is a Chisel, a Morton Teleport, 2 Stamina Potions, a Divine Super Strength Potion, a Ball of Wool, Prayer Potion, Abyssal Dagger, and Mana Ray Food. So here's my current level, and I'm using an Elder Maul, a Combat Bracelet, and an Amulet of Glory to teleport away. So I'm going to right click and teleport to Morton to begin the quest. I bought the Morton teleport from the GE. So now I'm going to run over to across this. So now I'm going to run across this bridge and then go over here and start the quest. Okay, so to begin the quest, you speak with the Zealot, and you're going to say 4311. So to begin the quest, you're gonna talk to the Zealot, and you're gonna say 421131. So I'm gonna talk to him. Hello there. State thy allegiance, stranger. So I'm gonna say, I have no particular allegiance. Then your life is without reason or direction. I will talk to you further on the matter, but for now, my attention must be elsewhere. So now I'm going to say, why? What are you doing? I am upon a quest, one that will allow us Saradomin to be glorified even in these dark lands. Start the Haunted Mine quest, yes. What quest is that then? Well, below the very ground you stand upon lies an intricate network of tunnels that make up the abandoned Mort Ridge mines. These mines used to be a valuable resource to the inhabitants of Mauritania. As with many things, this changed when Misthalin was finally be able to push the minions of Mauritania back, and Saradomin himself blessed the river salve. The mines are also the site where the legendary artifact, the salve amulet, was thought to have been carved from the crystals that grow in the lower levels of the mine. These crystals are thought to be formed by the blessed water of the river salve as it percolates through the rocks to the lower levels of the mine. It is not known what happens to the salve amulet, but it is generally believed that by encapsulating it with some of the goodness of Saradomin himself, it afforded the bearer power over evil. Saradomin has entrusted me alone with the task of regaining access to the mines, whatever the dangers. So, how can an abandoned mine be dangerous? Because mines are said to be haunted. The crystals in the ridge used to be protected by Zamorak's mage, Treyas Daith. Daith failed and fell during an incursion by Saradomists, who then made it into the mines and were able to remove a shard of the crystal. Zamorak, furious at his mage, condemned Daith's soul indefinitely to an existence of turmoil in the mines. Daith's soul is bound to prevent the crystals from ever being reached again. Further, Zamorak's then ruler upon the land ordered the slaughter of anyone within the mines and that the mines be sealed. So now I'm going to say, is there any other way into the mine? Indeed, I found hope that this may be so. By making some discreet inquiries, I've been led to believe that a second entrance may exist into the mines. Further, I have come into possession of a key that will apparently afford entrance to the lower levels of the mines once inside. So I'm going to say, can I borrow your key? Option 3. I'm afraid my task can be entrusted to nobody else. Saradomin has asked me alone to do this. I cannot take the slightest risk of losing this key. The stakes are too high. So now I'm going to say, please, I'll be very careful with it. You know what you deal with. There is evil in that mine, and whatever your assurance is, I cannot risk your failing to the creatures inside. So I'll say, and you think you'll be safer in the mine than me. Of course I'll be safe. My faith in Saradomin protects me. So now I'm going to right click, and I'm going to pickpocket the zealot. And I take the zealot's key. So now I'm going to run south and west, and I'm going to enter this dungeon over here. So to enter it, you basically climb over this cart right here on the map. Obviously I'm located right here. This is where the zealot is. So I'm going to climb over this mine cart. And I'm going to enter this cart tunnel right here. Once you go inside, you basically run to the west. And you're going to go through this exit over here. You're going to run south, and you're going to go through this exit now. You're going to run east and climb down this ladder. You're going to run to the east. And you're going to climb down this ladder. You're going to run over here. And see this card right here? It deals 36 damage. So you're going to want to avoid it. So you basically wait for it to go up here. And then you're going to follow it down. And you're going to stand in this alcove right here while it passes. And then run further south. So the cart will make its way back while you stand in the alcove to avoid getting hit by it because it deals damage. So once it passes you, you run south. And you're going to climb down this ladder. So once you're in here, you're going to run to the northeast. And you're going to run to the northwest of this glowing fungus right here. Okay. So you run northeast of the ladder to here, and you pick the glowing fungus. My inventory is currently full, so I'm going to drink up my stamina potion all the way. And I'm going to right click and pick the glowing fungus. Now I have a glowing fungus in my inventory. So I'm going to run northwest, and I'm going to check the map and set up the point dot settings for this area. So you click here, and you're going to need to compare this to the image that I show. And if it doesn't match, then you need to make some adjustments. So obviously if you compare the image on my screen to this image, they need to match the colors. So for me, it looks like A and B are incorrect. So I'm going to pull up my game here. I'm going to type A, comma, B. It looks like E is incorrect. So I'm going to do E. D is incorrect. So D. F is good. C is good. G is good. I isn't good. H is good. J is not good. And K is good. Okay, so obviously you compare the image and you need to match the colors. So I think like A, B, C, D, E are over here, and then H, I, J, K are over here. So I'm gonna go and pull the levers that I need to pull. So I'm gonna run over here, and I'm gonna pull I and J. You can right click and examine the lever, and you can see which one it is under the game button right here. So here's I, so I'm gonna pull I. Oh, that was J. Okay, so I pulled J. I'm going to examine this lever. This is I, so I'm going to pull I. Okay, those two are good. So now I'm going to run over here, and I'm going to pull A, B, E, and D. Alright, so I'm going to examine. This is A, so I'm going to pull A. This is B, so I'm going to pull B. This is C, I don't need to pull C. This is D, so I'll pull D. And then this is E, so I'll pull E, my final lever. Alright, so now I'm going to re-review the point settings picture and confirm that it matches the final setup image. Okay, so everything besides I matches. So I'm gonna go and repull I right over here. Right over here. Okay, so I'm gonna drink up my stamina potion all the way, and I'm gonna pick up this pickaxe over here. Real quick. I'm gonna check the point settings. Alright, so now this completely matches, so I'm gonna select start. Oh. I didn't put the glowing fungus in it first. Alright, so before you press start, what you're going to want to do is you're going to run over here. And you're going to right click on your glowing fungus. You're going to use the glowing fungus on the minecart. You place the glowing fungus in the minecart. So now I'm going to run over here. And now that this is fully set up, I will select start, which will send the minecart all the way to the end with the glowing fungus in it. So yeah, that's completed. Perfect. Okay, so now the next step is I'm gonna run southeast and climb the ladder. And then I'm gonna run northeast and follow the cart. Alright, so I'm gonna run southeast and climb the ladder. Right here. And then I'm gonna run northeast. I'm gonna follow the cart. So there'll be another cart right here that you need to wait for, and you need to follow this cart. Alright, so you're gonna follow this minecart now. And you're gonna wait in the alcove right here for it to pass. You're gonna run over here, and you're gonna climb up this ladder. You're gonna run west, you're gonna climb this ladder. You run northwest, and you're gonna exit the cave over here. You're gonna run west and exit the cave here. You're gonna go enter the cave here. You're gonna run east and climb down this ladder. Alright, so you can run to the northeast of the room, and you're gonna climb down that ladder. Right here. You can run to the northwest and climb down this ladder. You're gonna right click and search this minecart for the glowing fungus, and you're gonna take it. And then you're going to run east and avoid the minecart. So you're gonna run over here. I don't really see a minecart here. Okay. So after you search the minecart, you're gonna climb up this ladder. You're gonna run east. You're gonna avoid this minecart, and then you're gonna climb down this ladder. You're gonna run down here. You're gonna run southeast to the water valve. And you're gonna wait for your stamina to regen. To about 50. Okay, so once you're at about 50 stamina, what you're going to do is you're going to right click on the Zealot's key and you're going to use it on the water valve. And then you open the valve, water begins to flow through the mechanism. So now you're going to click on this thing over here and you're going to run. That'll spawn this mischievous ghost, who will return the valve if you don't get there in time. So you're going to climb down here, you're going to run south and east, and you're going to run down the staircase over here. You're going to go through this door, and you're going to run west. Okay, so this is the boss fight room. Basically, what you do here is you pick up the key to start the boss battle, and I recommend avoiding the carts and also avoiding the cranes while you fight the boss. You could poison the boss, and I'm going to drink my Divine Super Strength potion. Heal up real quick. If you lose to the boss, then you have to do, I think, that entire thing over again. So I'm going to grab the key. Here's my current setup for the boss. Obviously, I have the Elder Maul hammer, which is 9 million gold. And basically, I'm going to pick up the innocent looking key, which starts a cutscene. Clearly, it says, what the? You hear a disembodied voice laughing at you. Poor puny mortal. I'm going to have fun with you. Alright, so that spawns Treya's Daith. So now I just need to run around and I need to fight him and avoid the objects that he attacks me with. I'm gonna equip my poison dagger and try to poison him. The abyssal dagger looks to be pretty effective. You get a few attacks in pretty quickly. It was 3 million gold. So I'll just get hit by each of the spawn mechanics, because it's literally not possible to avoid. I'm not Goku. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's actually possible to poison him, but the dagger is super effective, because by the time I get over there, like, it takes so long to attack. Alright, as you make the killing strike, the machinery within the room falls silent. Perfect. So now I'm gonna go grab the key to end this area. You take the key, it doesn't resist anymore. Alright, now I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna leave through this staircase. Now I'm gonna run all the way west. I'm gonna run all the way west. Now I'm gonna climb down this staircase. I'm gonna run over east, and I'm gonna use the key on this door to open it. The game said, alright, nothing. I just opened it. Alright, so basically, to finish the quest, you're gonna run over here, and here are crystal outcrops. So what we're gonna do is, you're gonna click on them, left click, and you finish the quest. You have completed Haunted Mine. So I have access to Tarn's Lair, and I basically got a salve shard. So the use of a salve shard is you right click and you use a ball of wool on it, and that creates a salve amulet, which lets you do 15% extra damage to undead enemies. I like to use the salve amulet in the Revenant Caves, for example, because you deal an extra 15% extra damage if you're wearing it. You left click on it and you have the salve amulet on. So you could farm as much salve as you want here. I'm just gonna keep all of the salve. All right. So I used a ball of wool on that salve crystal in order to make the salve amulet. And basically you're just going to want to collect as much as you can here. And you can buy a ball of wool on the GE. I have like 1,000 ball of wool. So basically, after you complete this, this exit right here, you go through here. And this is a secret entrance right to the front. So you go through here and you're right back outside. So as you crawl into the sunlight, the strange fungus you're carrying crumbles to dust. Okay, so now basically obviously you're done with the quest and you're back outside where you were initially. So you could teleport back away and you could just make as many salve amulets as you want. Alright, so I'm going to right click, I'm going to use the ball of wool on the salve shard, and if you left click and then you left click, it'll make it also. So it looks like you have to click on each of them to make as many salve amulets as you want. And basically I use these if you watch my YouTube video for Revenant Cave. You can watch me combat as a combat level 95 versus the Revenant Dragons, or you could watch like the weaker Pyre Fiends in the Revenant Cave in my YouTube video. Alright.